Tonight, it was the 56th time Carver and Spencer squared off. The Tigers were coming off a huge win against Harris County. The Green Wave, not so much. They got rolled 42-6 against Columbus last week. But it's a new week, and it was the guest of honor and former Green Wave legend Ernie Green, who, by the way, won a world championship with the Browns as a running back. He was also running back with Jim Brown. All right, over to the action. Spencer punts, and bad news for Carver. They can't hang on to it. The Green Wave pounce on top of it, and they're in business. A few plays later, Trey Lee, he had a big game, stretches out for the touchdown. First one of the game, Spencer leads 7-0. Some good defense the rest of the first half, so the Green Wave up 10-0 break. We saw Ernie Green. How about Tim Walton, former Carver great and Giant head coach, hoping to cheer for something, and here it is. Jalen Joyner connects with Cam Van Ness for the tutty. Carver trails 10-7 halfway through the third. Carver adds a safety, so it's 10-9. Less than 5 in the game, and Kyrie McCoy has the ball, finds a lane, makes a cut up the sideline, and he gone. Carver has its first lead of the game, and they hold on to win 15-10. Huge win in the Heritage Bowl.
Tonight was the home opener for Harris County, hosting Westside Macon, but it was a rough start for Harris. Davion Mahone throws one deep, but it's picked off by Nate Brookins, and he's got room to run. Down the sideline, he almost goes down right here, but keeps his balance, stays up, puts the Seminoles inside the red zone. That led to a Macon touchdown. Later, Tigers facing fourth and short. Mahone decides to keep it himself. He gets the first down and more. Check that guy's ankles. That kid can scoot. That led to this. Handoff to Cal Vaughn Harris, one of the biggest recruits on the team. 3 stars to be exact, but check out this run. This is Harris. Boom! Hits a truck stick, earned himself another star right there. He won't be denied. It's tied at 7, 9 minutes left in the first, but in the end, Harris County drops their second game in a row, 27-24.
Great game there. This one, too. 6A Opelika crossed the bridge to take on 2A Callaway. Both teams ranked 6th in their respective classes. 5:09 left in the second quarter. It's 0-0. Opelika has the ball. Cade Blackman, a shovel pass to Jimus Mitchell for the Bulldog touchdown, 7-0 Bulldogs. All right, about a minute left in the second quarter. Opelika still leading 7-0. And then Jacob Freeman fakes the handoff, takes it, and he's going to keep it. Gets hit hard, but gets the touchdown. 17 yards out. The score is 7-7 at half. Callaway makes a statement. They win 35-21. Huge win.
Crazy. The Marion County Wildcats, they gave us our top play last week. This week they face against Chatco. Panthers inside the red zone. DeAndre Masson calls his own number, bounces off a couple cats. Touchdown, Panthers. Later on, Chatco. It's their turn, knocking on the door. This time they call on Brandon Thomas. You know what, big fella, do your thing. Gets to the outside and sprints into paradise. Another Panthers touchdown, but here come the Eagles. They get enough time, and yes, sir, bring it in inside the red zone. That led to an Eagles touchdown. Marion County outlasts Panthers 45-21. Eagles get back-to-back wins to start the season.
Good for them. Troup County on the road tonight in Rossville. The Tigers have won 17 games in the last 2 years under Tanner Glisson. In the second quarter, Troup up by 8. Auburn commit Kobe Hudson hooked up with Trey Mitchell on a little screen, and Mitchell turned on the wheels, blown by everyone for a touchdown, 15-0. The Tigers kept pouring it on, and it showed. This is why Hudson is committed to Auburn. On 3rd and 23, why throw it when you can just do this? Hudson keeps it himself, runs through a couple of tackles, and he gone. Troup goes on to win 32-0.
That kid is a beast. Now this went down Thursday. Northside kicking off their season against Shaw. The Raiders put 40 up, 48 against Kendrick. No score. Shaw almost deep in their own territory. So Northside has the ball. Taylor Blanton calls his own number and touchdown. 7-0 Patriots. He showed off his legs right there, but does he have an arm? Yeah, he does. Drops this dime to Zach Rutherford just like that. Northside goes up 14-0 with over 2 minutes until halftime. That is what will get the crowd jumping like this. They getting fired up with the drum line right before the second half. White out in the stands, the defense working out a shutout in the field. John Woods, right place, right time, gets the pick. And you know what? My man knows where the camera is, and you deserve some extra time for that. Land shark. Go. So just like that, the Patriots are inside the red zone, and from the red zone to the end zone, Fred Davis Jr. punches it in from 1 yard out. Patriots kick off the Dan Nuremberg era with a huge 48-15 win.
All right, back to tonight, catching up with some other scores. The Randolph Clay Red Devils hosted Pelham. The Hornets pitched the shutout on the road. Byron getting the Red Devils 57-0. And Brookstone, they lost a close one yet again, 36-32 to Montgomery Academy.
Pacello took an L at home, but now they were on the road facing Calhoun County. The Vikings finally break into the win column, 37-34 over Crawford. Sly lost a tough one against Marion County in week 1. This week, the They get a big win on the road, 47-28 over Calhoun County. That's going to do it for our Georgia high schools. It's time to go across the river to see the teams in the Yellowhammer State. We'll check out more Prep Zone right after this.
First full week. Or boards.
Tell him again. Hit your mic open.
Okay, let's just
You would just do one Alabama board?
kill Springwood right now.
Kill Springwood for now. What we'll do also is
for over 41.
So you're just going to do D10. If you just want to do a real quick toss to top plays.
yeah, D10 and then quick toss
Just
to top
float D12 too.
float D12.
Top plays. So
I'll do a top place tease
so you
from
just
the
do it
board.
from the BAM, yeah. From the board of the BAM.
Yep. Do I have this one? Because yeah. Roger. Yeah, I got this one.
I noticed y'all use the
You are watching the Prep Zone.
Hey,
All right, welcome to the second half of the Prep Zone. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there,
You're
Rex.
good.
Justin Holbrook with Rex Castillo. It's time to go across the river and catch up with some Alabama schools, and that's you.
All right, so I was really excited. We start with our Class 2A state champs playing in 1A these days, the Lynette Panthers. It's another Week 2 rivalry, of course, as Valley travels to the defending state champs. Second quarter, Valley goes ahead. They're up. Yes, they're up 14-7. BJ Baker running, gets stripped of the ball. Zion Lynch all over it. Panthers would take over. Under a minute to go now. The snap goes over the head of Christian Story, and he has to scramble to recover that one. Next play, though, Lynette would try to go for the fake punt, but the Oregon commit, Triguez Bridges, gets hit hard, pops it up. Panthers recover. The turnover on down. Not looking good right now. Third quarter, same score. They lead 47. Christian Story drops back, picked by Steven Coker. He's got a lane. The pick six, but the Zebras would ruin the party. Penalties take the score off the board.
Hate to see it.
Valley defeats Lynette for the first time since 2016, 28-22. Just
All right, over to Auburn. 7A Tigers getting a new season started under fourth-year head coach Adam Weingarten. First quarter, Auburn in the red zone. Griffin Speaks drops back in the pocket, fires to LaCroix Williams, who is too big to bring down. 7-0 Auburn early on. Wilcox Central trying to do the same thing, but they can't protect the quarterback, and you need to do that in football, apparently.
Problem.
He's swarmed by the defense, and they will turn it over on downs. Auburn back on offense. Griffin Speaks is dangerous in the air. He'll throw to Tommy Neesmith, who dodges one tackle, dodges two. He's going to break away for the 50-yard touchdown run, and Auburn wins easily, 42-0 in their opener.
that Tigers team is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Lee Scott Academy hosting the Fort Dale Eagles in the home opener. Fort Dale in the red zone. Baron Brack hands it off. Wait, it's a fake. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Eagles. Now the Warriors turn. Will Fisher, he likes that. You know what? I can run to. Following a great block from Vanderby. Wiersma finds a hole, hits the turbo button. See you later. Touchdown, Warriors. Now Lee Scott threatening for halftime. Fisher rolls out, throws it to Thomas Watley, breaks a few tackles, dives through the end zone, but oh goodness, just short. 4th down, Warriors. Lee Scott lines up in a field goal. Snap goes bad. He scrambles. I don't know what to do. Sends a prayer. Caught by Tate McKelvey. Disaster. Turns into a miracle, but Lee Scott would unfortunately fall short. 25-13.
They planned it the whole time. Over in Eufaula, the Tigers were hosting the Early County Bobcats. Tigers went 9-4 last year, getting bounced in the second round of the playoffs. Second quarter, Eufaula punting, and Cesar Garcia is called for running into the kicker, which gives Eufaula an automatic first down that leads to this 26-yard field goal by Davis Wingate. That gives Eufaula the exciting 3-0 lead at halftime, but don't worry, they scored plenty more in the second half, winning big 28-3.
That's them staying. Eufaula, the Glenwood Gators hope to bounce back this week against Lakeside. Glenwood up 6-3 in this one in the third. Glenwood QB Bryce Valero calls his own number, drives it into the end zone from 2 yards out. The missed though, 9-6 Glenwood. Gators go for the onside kick, and you know what? It pays off. They recover it, and that would lead to this. Let's go back to that man. Valero keeps it again, fakes out the defense, dives into paradise. That kid can ball. Gators go up 16-6 after that. And the Gators get their first win of the season, 23-20 over Lakeside. Justin.
Jason Gibson's a busy man. Russell County and Smith Station faced off at Panther Stadium. Smith Station gets the ball first and drives the length of the field, ending with this 3-yard touchdown run from Tyron Hall, and they're up 7-0. They didn't win a single game last year, but hoping to change that in their very first game this year under first-year head coach Mike Lisson. And the second quarterback Corey Mitten breaks away from a couple tacklers and earns a touchdown the hard way. Panthers lead 14-0. They win 28-9, so now they have more wins this year than they did last year.
Nice.
All right, some more scores for teams on the road. Beauregard falls 35-20 to Benjamin Russell, and Beulah taking on Lochapoka. They lose 33-6.
All right, let's catch up with some other schools as well. Lafayette, I'm learning to say that now. Tonight, the Dogs lose to the Tigers 24-18 on Thursday. Notasulga and Barber County, and Notasulga just blast their opponent 46-7. Strong start for them.